I'm Paul Blanchette. I'm goalkeeper for the Oakland Roots. I grew up in Palo Alto, California, and I went to Gun High School. Yeah, I get to go sleep in my own bed after home games and home trainings. Get to see my family, my grandparents, my uncles, my aunts, my nieces, nephews, cousins. You know, the beginning of the year we were off on a fire start. We had amazing few results, and then it started tailing off, and we need to keep up our level and consistency and drive and motivation throughout this season.
We needed to add some younger players and kind of go from an average age that was a little bit closer to 28 and dip down closer to 25 where we'd like to be in terms of overall average.
So I'm Johnny Rodriguez, and I went to Washington Union High School in Easton, California, which is about 10 minutes from Fresno, and I graduated 2016. Yeah, so I was born in Fresno. I was born in the west side of Fresno, so yeah, it's the soccer community there is growing tremendously. I think there's a lot of local talent there, and you know, I'm very blessed to have been from there because again, it's a pretty small town with a lot of people, so a lot of people know each other, and I think it's good for the young guys there to get exposure and, you know, move up on the ranks. So I think Fresno is a great place to be in, and I love it there. It starts here in the practice field, so we're gonna try to give it our all here, and then come the weekend, we'll be ready to play and perform. And we have very big expectations this year within ourselves and for the team. So hopefully this year we can get it done and give Oakland something to be proud of.
And Etzker from 510, so two younger guys that we're really excited about. But then also, you know, if you look at our defensive line, we got guys with both league experience and high-level international experience.
Yeah, he has to call me. You'll see us. Hoping that we go to the Copa America, so we can set a high standard to go to the World Cup. It's great. It's a great league. There's a lot to learn, and for them to grow still. But for me, it's a great league, especially for starters who have never played out of their country, and you want to grow and to go somewhere else. I think this is a great league to start in.
Well, last year was the first time we really utilized internationals in our roster. Prior to that, we really didn't have anybody leaving for international duty. And that came with a whole host of different challenges. You know, Gold Cup last year, if you look at our form prior to Gold Cup and our form after, it's a significant difference. And this year now you have Cozy in the mix for a national team. Trayvon got called in last year, so it's something that's, you know, we spent a lot of time this offseason talking about not only the technical and coaching side of things, but also the performance and the human side of things, and how we take care of these guys when they're traveling all over the world to compete for in matches that have a lot of different emotion and intensity in there. It's clearly beneficial to have guys like that, you know, in the roster. You know, you got Hackers competing to get into Copa America, and you know, the potential to be playing against Messi and what that brings to the squad. And you see the preseason game with Tamakis playing against Jordi Alba and Messi and these guys, and obviously that type of experience is something that we want.
No, it's not always about the work that people see. You know, there's only 2 hours a day that you're training. I would say it's almost all about the work that's the rest of the 22 hours of your day. So there's, you know, it's just a lot of time that you have to be professional and work hard.
You know, everyone is working hard, and we have like multiple players from one position, so it's going back and forth with each other. So mixing the team, every preseason game we had so far, there was a mixture of everyone. It wasn't just one standard team. So right now everyone had is, okay, will I start from March 9th? And that's what we need right now.
Where we came from, I mean, we started, when I was here, we trained down in Newark. And from Newark, we went down to Livermore, spent a little bit of time there, and then we spent a little bit of time there at, I forget the park, the one here in Alameda.
Estuary.
We spent a little bit of time there, and then we're lucky enough to have this, and we came a long way. And I mean, I'm just so blessed to be able to witness everything that's came this way, and hopefully more to come. I mean, we came so far, so why stop here? You know, shoot for the stars. You never know what will happen.
I'm Steve. He put me on my first professional contract in Trinidad after I broke my ankle, and I played for Joe Public, and the coach was John Henry. He was one of my biggest coach that I had in Trinidad, and my first ever coach, his name is Errol. he was one of my biggest impact to the sport, make me love the sport more. Doubles, roti, bacon chalk, those stuff, yeah.